everybody. Thanks for joining me again today. This is Diva Lee from divalee.co, and today I'm going to offer you guys a free meditation to help try and keep us in an alert theta state. And I'm doing this one for me, but I have noticed a few of my other clients that are telling me about how their vagus nerves might be affecting their physical bodies. And I remember a few years ago when I was a student of Lisa Renee's, she had a beautiful meditation in there that really helped the vagus nerve. And I thought that I would share that with you. Lisa Renee is fine with people sharing her work as because we've paid the subscription. And we tell everybody where the work has come from, so she doesn't mind. And so this is a beautiful meditation. It's about keeping us. I've often thought about changing my screen name on some things to Alert Theta, because that's a state that I would dearly, dearly, truly love to be in all the time, especially with these current energies that are pouring down onto the earth at the beginning of this golden age. We are being bombarded by beautiful, they're godly energies, but oh my God, sometimes it can be overwhelming with everything that's happening in the 3D world. And then you get these godly energies shaking you up and trying to loosen up the shadow parts of yourself and trying to bring them up for you to deal with. So I feel that this is going to help you immensely. So without any further ado, I'm going to add this to the stream. I will see you at the end of this. Have a fantastic meditation. Please remember to turn off all of your distractions, shut yourself in, try to integrate any outside noises there might be so that you don't get distracted. If there's a lawnmower, if there's something going on in the recording that I did that's annoying you, just integrate it. Just be happy that it's there. Don't let it annoy you so that you can get the most out of this. So it is inviting our ascension guides and the galactic guardians that help us with our ascension processes. It invites them in to help us as well. So enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of this, okay? Hello everybody, this is Diva Lee, and today we've got a meditation that's called Alert Theta. This is a beautiful meditation put out by Lisa Renee, and I just really would like to send out a beautiful big thank you to her for allowing others to use her work as long as we say where it's come from. Thank you, Lisa. Prepare for meditation. We set our intention here to be fully connected and protected in the external light, the internal light of one, bringing the congruence of both the body and the inner light into oneness and unity. We ask beloved God to open all channels of light and to clear all light fibers to be fully connected and resonant to the living light code. We set our space fully connecting to your 12th dimensional cylindrical platinum pillar of light. Now, to connect to the platinum pillar of light, if you can imagine an archway has opened up in front of you And that actually is a portal to the 12th dimension. Then out of that portal comes a platinum coloured feed line that comes to you and stops at the end of your feet, below your feet. Then you have what seems to be appearing a platinum coloured platform that's in the shape of a lotus. So it sort of looks like Kuan Yin or Lakshmi would stand on. It's a platform. It's a vehicle to take you to the 12th dimension. Then from the platform or the lotus, a platinum cylindrical shape is forming, and it's moving up over your body to approximately 3 feet above your head, which on top there's a lid and it's vacuum sealed shut. And then from the lid is another feed line that goes up into the center of the universe, up into the heart of God. So you've connected directly and grounded yourself directly to the 12th dimension. For a moment, please reinforce that cylinder of your protection, your personal body and energy being fully contained in the platinum pillar of crystalline light. Close your eyes and place your attention on your personal pillar and personal shield staying contained within that field. See yourself fully filled with spinning silver light, that the feed line of energy fully connected into the 12th dimensional vortex, crystal consciousness, allowing your body to be sustained and nourished within your own light source. We are going to open up to our group field. We intend our dimensional vortex to open into the celestial Christ force. We ask our space to be gridded fully in that celestial crystalline force of platinum light. We ask our friends, the beloved Aurora, the guardian forces, the God force, the avatar consciousness, to fully lock down our field as we command this space fully through the I am God, I am sovereign, I am free, to that which is only directed through unity and God consciousness and the divine plan. As we begin an installation of this command, we ask that those aligned in the Law of One mission to work together in the highest capacity of exchange of God's infinite light source. We ask each being's individual guardians, guides, medical teams, the ascension teams that support each being individually and collective into this field. We open that space and ask that each being perfect attunement to the galactic surgeons for medical assistance, spiritual and light body assistance, which connect them into the higher God intelligence and avatar consciousness. We ask the avatar aspects of ourselves, both as an individual and collective being body, to return all that belongs to us. Return all our energies, parts of bodies, the etheric transformation, jewels, wings, the energies and parts of bodies that fully belong to each of us. We ask them to be returned now to the rightful owner in the name of God, in self-sovereignty. We herein command into presence to that which is in service with the infinite stream of light. We call back now all that is sovereign and right as each being. As we open to the self-sovereign God power and ignite and resurrect that passion and inspiration of source within us, every cell, and pour all over our being and bodies. We now set the intention fully for reharmonizing our nervous system, upgrading and harmonizing our brain waves. We ask for those systems of both our nervous system and brain to be attuned into the new global brain of the unification, and that which supports each being's personal perfection of God actualization, self-realization, into the Goddom, unity consciousness, experience and connecting into the infinite source through the sovereign right of each being's protection, support and connection to God, to be fully fortified and nourished in that connection. Beloveds, please offer the stabilization of the parasympathetic system. As we allow the atomic nerves balance and stabilization of both, the three layers of our nervous system, understanding all is in the power of three, the Trinity and the Trinitized form. We bring the atomic nervous system that controls our body's functions and our brain function to be brought into stabilization. Beloveds, please stabilize the parasympathetic system. The parasympathetic nervous system brings deep relaxation to the body. It's the nervous system that is responsible for when we are relaxed, when we meditate, when we feel warmth spreading through our bodies before we go to sleep. That is the parasympathetic nervous system. We ask for any disturbance in that nervous system, which usually comes from shock, anxiety, and trauma in our lives, to be removed, released, and cleared from its impact on our bodies, on our nervous systems, on our parasympathetic systems. Please stabilize and balance and activate the parasympathetic system to its optimum and perfect functioning within our nervous system functions. As we connect our parasympathetic nervous system to our sympathetic nervous system, this is like understanding the binary control of the nervous system that controls the binary system of the brain, both the right and left hemispheres. The sympathetic nervous system is the fight or flight response of our nervous system. The system that the sympathetic nervous system has been getting a workout lately. We want to bring healing and love and forgiveness to our sympathetic nervous system and allow that part of our being to be fully stabilized and in full communication with the parasympathetic. As you feel the wiring of your nervous system conjoining, bring them into balance, into perfect union between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system functions. Please bring us into neutrality. Aligning the sympathetic system, allowing your body to release any fears and anxieties that create a fight or flight response. allowing the body to relax, allowing the parasympathetic to relax the body, reprogramming both the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems to be in balance and perfect functioning, centered in your body. That brings us to the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the nerve that is from the center of the brain. Literally, like if you felt the center of your brain going through changes, the vagus nerve is the nerve that brings balance between the two hemispheres. It's the nerve that starts at the center of the forehead and moves up the very center of your skull, goes back to the back of your skull, down the spine, and connects into your stomach. When you have butterflies in your stomach, when your solar plexus feels constricted or tight, it's the vagus nerve that is causing that reaction to your body. We are going to bring the vagus nerve into perfect resonance and stabilization within your body. See the movement of that nerve function connecting to the center of your brain. Intend to connect your vagus nerve. Now follow it from the center of your brain, like one line moving up to the center of your skull. See that joining hemispheres of your brain. As you move the focused white light all the way through your brain and cranium, seeing that it is fusing and merging the hemispheres of your brain into one brain, bringing the corpus callosum, which is the membrane that connects the left and right brain hemispheres. See a cross stitch. The corpus callosum is like a cross stitch pattern. It's like two little stitches that actually connect a membrane, a neural net connection that allows the joining of the hemispheres. As we join the brain's hemispheres, we become into union with true self, the higher self. See the corpus callosum merging with the vagus nerve as the vagus nerve is activating from the center of your brain, allowing it to merge in perfect line that is bringing the seams of your brain and hemispheres together. Moving to the back of your head, connecting into the occipital, which is at the base of the skull where it connects to your neck. See that merge perfectly connected, perfectly attuned. Bring the vagus nerve. Follow the line of the vagus nerve going down your spinal column now. From your cervical vertebrae, which is at the base of your neck, follow it all the way down to the mid-thoracic, to literally where the bottom of your tummy and navel area is. See that nerve completely connecting into your stomach and midsection, relying its bodily functions in perfect harmony, allowing your vagus nerve to resume in perfect function, allowing the connection and connect between your vagus nerve to the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. It is literally like seeing all three levels of wiring that is a part of the electrical in your body. Your system, your central nervous system is made of three parts. Connect in your mind and intend that all three levels of your brain's system perfectly stabilized, perfectly functioning, perfectly communicating with your brain. For those of us that have been worried or stressed, we are going to increase the consciousness stem, which allows the theta waves to wave through your body, relaxing the body. As we bring in brainwave patterns, we are leaving our alert patterns, which many of us have been existing within. This is why so many of us are tired all the time. We are existing in a meditative state while we're standing up and supposed to be functioning in a 3D plane. Our nervous system is getting a workout. As we adjust the wave speed percent of our brain, we are going to treat our body with loving care and kindness, stabilizing the alpha beta waves. Coming into the theta waves, which stimulates our consciousness into higher patterns and allowing our autonomic nervous system to be fully in balance with the theta wave speed, allowing our brain to exist in theta with ease, allowing our brain and nervous system to connect into the higher consciousness in perfect normal function and optimal function pattern for the physical self. The physical self is getting used to the transition of leaving the alpha state and coming into the theta state as normal waking consciousness. Prior to this, when we meditated, when we were partially asleep and out of it, we would be in theta state. We are now maintaining a theta state while we're awake. We want the body to learn how to do this easily, gracefully. So when we are in the theta state, we are able to access higher intelligences, connecting to the cosmic intelligence field, allowing our body to connect to that consciousness, feeling alert, feeling connected, feeling in our body still, fully calibrating into our nervous system. We are now going to do a brain correction. For each being, we are going to do a brain integration patterning. Beloveds, we ask for correction and assistance in all issues and weaknesses that may be interrelated at all and all possibilities. Beloveds, we ask for the brain integration at the first levels and layers to assist in the cerebral cortex, cerebellum, and brain stem and their center functions. Please perform brain integration in the first phases. All those beings, both individual and collective, to be attuned and aligned into the new global brain patterning into unification and source code adjustment. Releasing any old patterns, releasing any old archetypes, clearing the neurological structure, the interrelationship of the body's functions to the nervous system function, improve and correct the brain stem, and cranial nerve to be restored, rejuvenated, and reintegrated into their highest capacity functioning. We clear this through the dendrites, the axons, synapses, and nerve cell body. Ensure the structure of the neural junctions to be fully in integrity, allowing brain integration to be fully and completely corrected and aligned into the highest attunement and physical optimization of each being's personal genetic and spiritual actualization. I thank you, beloveds. In your brain, as you connect into this inner part of your brain, we are going to connect all aspects of your brain, ensuring each level of your brain stem, neural net, and those neurological junctions are communicating with each other. Connect left to right, right to left, top to bottom, bottom to top, external to internal, internal to external, back to front, front to back. At the corpus callosum, at the center of the brain, right to left, left to right. This is brain integration patterning in the deep symmetries of the brain, bringing balance and continuing through each of the layers and levels of these patterns, bringing any disorders of amplitude or general asymmetry to the brain to be entirely upgraded and function into the highest patterns of each being's capacity. Rewire and remove any fatigue and stress on the brain, stress on the vision and optic lens that connects into these functions. Correcting the asymmetry of the brain, removing any patterns of personality dysfunction that are patterned into the brain neural net. We are going to clear this through DNA, chromosomal and other subcellular structures in the brain. As you hold brain integration, we come to a close. As we have opened for cognition upgrades to happen in the order of priority as God would have it be. Take this through the instruction field of your being and all components of the core soul level and beyond, as we anchor, lock and seal through our hologram. We take this through the entire time matrix. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this evening as we open to all processes required to align to our highest God purpose now. Our infinite stream of love is with you. Fully come back into your physical self. Feel yourself anchored into your core as you come into the deep presence of your physical being, allowing this upgrade and rewiring to continue through sleep state. For you now, we anchor, lock and seal this session. We end our session and communication. We move ourselves into the unity with the light and of wholeness, and that which serves God's union and purpose. I hope this helps. Thank you, beautiful people. Goodbye for now. I'll just give you a little minute to wake up, come back into your bodies. I really would like to thank God's emissaries, the true guardians of our ascension processes, and the Guardian Alliance, and our own ascension teams. So thank you, God. If you heard something then at the door, it was my doggie. She can't wait for me to open the door and let her in. And I'll leave you here now. Thank you so much, all you beautiful souls that listen to this, and I hope that you forever find something within your heart, and that will lead you on to things like this that will help you. I love you all. Goodbye now.